What's going on, guys? The Comics Kid 2099 here. Welcome to day 49 of the 365-day graphic novel review challenge. Today, I want to talk to you about Southern Cross, Volume 1. This is the first 6 issues of the ongoing series from Image Comics, written by Becky Cloonan, with artwork by Andy Bellinger and Lou Lowridge. And I knew almost nothing about this book going into it. I had seen some people talk a little bit about it on social media, but I really didn't know much about it. I thought it was going to be something kind of like Preacher, where it's set in the South, hence the name Southern Cross. I thought it was going to be something along those lines, and I'm not the biggest fan of that kind of story, so I wasn't really interested in it. And then I found out that it was set in outer space and that it's a science fiction thing, and because I'm already a big fan of Becky Cloonan because of her work on Gotham Academy, I thought, okay, I'll go ahead and give this a shot. And I ended up really enjoying this book. In fact, it's one of my favorite comics that I've read recently, and it's one of those things that I want everyone that I know to go ahead and read this book, and I don't want to say anything about it for fear of spoiling something awesome that I want you to find out when you go and read the book. So I have no idea what I'm going to say about this book. I think the best way to describe it is it's like 80% Ridley Scott's Alien and 20% Jack Kirby from the late 60s, early 70s. And I don't even want to say specifically like how it's influenced by Jack Kirby, because I feel like that would be a huge spoiler. But if you read this book, there's certain parts, and it's really more towards the last issue or two of what's collected in here, there's certain parts where when you turn a page and it's a big huge spread and you're like, oh, okay, that's what he meant by it being inspired by Jack Kirby. But I don't want to say specifically like, okay, this part of the plot feels like it comes from the mind of Jack Kirby. I don't want to say something like that, but I really love this book. Basically, the premise of it is, I'll go ahead and give you the rough premise so that you can kind of have an idea of what you're getting into if you do decide to read this. Basically, you've got this girl, she gets on a spaceship that's going to Titan, and her sister died on Titan a few months earlier, and she is trying to figure out what happened to her sister, how she died, because details were released about her sister's death, and she is suspicious. She doesn't seem to believe the truth behind what was released about her sister's death. She seems to think that there's more going on there. And then, while she's on this spaceship going to Titan, lots of weird and unusual things are going on. And like I said, it feels a lot like the movie Alien, directed by Ridley Scott. It's a very used and dirty future. This is a world with space travel, but it's not a glamorous kind of space travel that you would see in, like, say, 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's very grimy, it's very nasty looking. Whenever they're eating food, I just want to gag, because they'll have like this paste stuff that looks like it comes out of a toothpaste container, and then they'll put it into a bowl, or they'll put it on a piece of bread, and they'll say, okay, there's your hot dog, or there's your chili, or something like that. It's really gross and nasty looking, but they really make me feel like I'm experiencing this world. They make this world feel real, and that is totally all on Andy Bellinger and Lou Lowridge. Those guys really make this world come alive, and I really love what I'm seeing here, and I cannot wait for Volume 2. I don't really want to give any spoilers here. I really think that everyone should check this out. It is an adult kind of book, so if you're not into that kind of thing, if you want more all-ages entertainment, then I would definitely skip this volume. But if you're okay with seeing a little bit of over 18 kind of material, if you will, then I would highly recommend that you check out Southern Cross Volume 1. I will definitely be keeping a closer eye on the series now that I know what it's about. I'm very much looking forward to Volume 2, and I hope that everyone checks this book out because it's awesome. In the meantime, you guys be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you liked this video. And if you did like this video, then you're in luck, because I will be doing more videos tomorrow and for the rest of this year as I continue with the 365-day graphic novel review challenge. And in the meantime, you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.